Hi, this is Water and Air 1111. Thank you for watching another video of mine. Thank you to everyone who's been continuing to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel and to my videos, and to everyone who's coming to me for personal readings. If you are interested in one, the link is in the description, and you can get a pre-recorded reading from my website, and then the link for my Instant Go is also in the description if you just need a few tarot cards to answer your question. So for this reading, I'm going to be focusing on just kind of a general energy read of the Divine Masculine. See where they are at right now and basically what's going on. I feel energetically, I know me personally, I feel like I'm starting to balance out a bit. I don't know if it's because I don't really know. I feel like I've been feeling a lot energetically, but I feel like the last 24 hours or so, things have been starting to balance out a bit more for me personally. But it could also just be getting ready to ramp up again because energies do change from day to day. But yeah, we're just going to see where the Divine Masculine is at right now and yeah, what comes through. So I'm going to be using my Angel Tarot card deck to see what's going on, and then clarifying with my other actual tarot card decks. So this is the Angel Tarot card one, and yeah, so I'm going to be just shuffling on the side, so that's what I'm doing right now, just to minimize the noise from doing it on the table. So what is the energy of the Divine Masculine Collective right now? How are they feeling? What's just going on with the Divine Masculine? Divine Masculine Collective. Okay, so let's get some cards on what the energy of the Divine Masculine Collective is at right now, or what's going on with the Divine Masculine. So this first card is Knight of Fire, a sudden event that needs immediate action. Time is of the essence. Think things through carefully. Divine, okay. Four of Air, Four of Swords. Time to rest or take a vacation. Allow more time before making a decision. Meditation may provide answers. Now, we already have two cards that are kind of alluding to the need to rethink or think things through before making some type of action. So this is Four of Swords, Four of Air. Divine Masculine Collective energy. Okay, awakening. Look at things from a different perspective. A temporary standstill. It's important to be yourself. And let's get one more card, Divine Masculine Collective energy right now. And of course we got two cards. So the card that came out on top was the Ten of Air, Ten of Swords, the end of a difficult situation. Embrace the change and expect things to get better now. Recovering from an addiction. And then the card that was underneath the Ten of Air is Ego. So this would be the Devil card in the traditional tarot. A false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things. Negative or fear-based thoughts. Okay, so it definitely looks like so far there, Divine Masculine, it looks like you are pausing possibly before you drop the hammer to do something. You're thinking about your next move. You're thinking about how things are going to change. You may be in a little bit of fear about making some type of action right now. You're in a little bit of pause about what your next action is going to be, and you're really thinking about it. And it's going to be a move that's really going to propel you into a new cycle. Yeah. And look, bottom of the deck is the Four of Fire, Four of Wands. Contentment, peace, and abundance. A happy home life. The successful completion of a project. So what you may be pausing to rethink and figure out how to go forward and kind of get over any fear-based thoughts surrounding may have to do with something that's ultimately going to make you happy. Something that's going to give you stability. Stability in your home life, stability in terms of relationships with others. It's going to, like I said, end a cycle, end a situation. So let's go through these cards a little bit more to see what's going on with these situations. So the first card that we got was Knight of Fire. So I'm just going to read it again. A sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time is of the essence. Think things through carefully. So with Knight of Fire, some of you Divine Masculine, you're definitely, I feel like you're gearing up to take action. You know that you need to address the situation. You know that something's coming up that you have to take action on. And you are thinking about the move that you're about to make. Now, the action that you are working on taking, it's something that you feel, it's something that you desire, something that you know you need to do, something you know you need to address. But you want to make sure that when you make this move, that it's the right move. You want to make sure that you have a complete plan of how you're going forward with whatever you're trying to address. So let's get a card, and I'm just going to go ahead and go in with the Rider-Waite deck. So what is this Knight of Fire about for the energy of the Divine Masculine? What is the action? What is this event that is being addressed? What is this action that's going to be taken? What is that related to? Wow, Four of Wands. So some of you Divine Masculine are pausing to rethink what you're going to do. Some of you Divine Masculine are taking time right now to pause and rethink the action that you're wanting to take regarding a commitment. So regarding, this is Four of Wands, so it could definitely, I definitely feel like it's related to your Divine Feminine, but it could also just be regarding some type of stability in your life. Some type of stability also relating to your home life. You're getting ready to make a move regarding it, but you're pausing right now to make sure that you have a game plan of what you're about to ride in on your horse to do. Yep, bottom of the deck is Ten of Pentacles, so it could definitely be related to your Divine Feminine in terms of the person that would give you this happiness with the Ten of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. And also, like I said, your home life. So some action that would allow you to be completely satisfied in your 3D life and feel happy, to feel content with your home life in every aspect. So let's get a clarifying card for this Four of Wands. Yeah, Temperance. So as you are thinking about making a move regarding either your Divine Feminine or something else in your home life, you're wanting it to be balanced. You're trying to go forward in a balanced way. You're trying to make sure that when it's time for you to take action and ride in on your horse, because you know you need to make a move, you want it to be balanced. You want to go forward knowing that kind of you have all of the information that you need and that you can address the situation in like a fair and balanced way. Balancing your emotions with your passions while still staying grounded. And having your thoughts be clear as well. Ace of Wands at the bottom. So again, you're wanting this new start that you are about to make a move on to be to be balanced. You want this new start to be balanced because that's going to make it more long lasting. So let's go on to the next card. So the next card that we got for energy of the Divine Masculine right now is the Four of Air, so the Four of Swords. So time to rest or take a vacation. Allow more time before making a decision. Meditation may provide answers. So this is still that kind of, that energy of taking a pause, taking a little bit of time to clear your mind, to make sure that you know exactly what you want and you know exactly what you're going to do before making any action. So pausing, figuring out what it is you want to do before making your next move. For some of you, you may be feeling really overwhelmed with the energy right now, so that may be a part of the reason you're needing to pause. You're needing to just, heal or kind of regain your energy a little bit before making a next step. So what is this Four of Air energy the Divine Masculine Collective have right now about? What is this Four of Air about? So we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So some of you may be wanting to, some of you, like it says, are literally pausing, not making a decision yet, delaying a new start, delaying making an offer, a new opportunity starting because you are needing to heal, because you are needing to kind of regain your energy. You are needing to just clear your mind completely before starting a new chapter in your life. In the bottom of the deck is the World. So it's like, you know that this is going to start a new cycle in your life and you're wanting to start a new cycle, but right now you need time to yourself. You're delaying the new start because you feel like you just need to make sure that your mind is completely clear and that you're completely ready for what's coming. So what else can we know about this Four of Air? This Four of Air, Four of Swords, Divine Masculine Collective. Strength. Yeah, you're trying to regain your strength, Divine Masculine. You're trying to pause, clear your mind, regain your energy, regain your strength before going to the next action that you're going to make. And the bottom of the deck for that is the Emperor. So you may also be needing to pause right now. You may be pausing right now, Divine Masculine, to regain your strength because you feel a little bit confused. You may feel a little bit unsure about what to do next. And it's like, in order to be able to make a next move, you have to know what the next move is going to be. So some of you may feel a little bit unsure about what exactly you should do. And for that reason, you're taking a time to pause, to clear your mind, to meditate, focus on yourself, delaying any start so that you can regain your strength and regain your sense of direction. Because you don't have a plan. So some of you, Divine Masculine, may be like, you know what you want to do right now, you know what your next step is, but you just want to do a final, like, rechecking, dotting your I's, crossing your T's before you make the next step. Others of you, Divine Masculine, aren't exactly sure what your next step should be. So you're taking time to kind of figure it out in your head, figure out what you should be doing, and then you're going to get ready to take a next step, to take a move. So the next card that we got was Awakening. Look at things from a different perspective. A temporary standstill. It's important to be yourself. So again, like, all of these cards are about pausing to rethink. Pausing to make sure that you either know what it is you want, or pausing to, you're either pausing so that you can figure out what it is you want, or you're pausing just to double check everything's lined up for when you go after what you want. So awakening. So pausing to look at things from a different perspective. Figuring out within yourself what it is that you want. Sorry, I'm gonna keep doing that this first couple of readings. So why is this awakening card here for the current energies of the Divine Masculine Collective? Why is this awakening card here? Page of Pentacles in reverse. So it's another card of a delay in a message, a delay in a new start. So again, Divine Masculine, you're not sending any message that you're ready to start a new chapter in whatever area of your life, whether it's your Divine Feminine or just making some other change regarding your career path or, you know, where you live, anything. You're pausing on making an offer or making any action right now because you are looking at things from a different perspective. You're making sure that your idea of what you want is in line with with your true feelings. And the last line of this is important to be yourself. So I feel like there are Divine Masculine who are just working on figuring out what it is they want themselves, what it is you want yourself. So because you're trying to figure out things, you're trying to look at things from a different perspective and clear your mind, figure out what it is you want, what resonates with you, you're pausing any new beginnings. You're pausing making the next step for some of you. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Cups in reverse. So you may be feeling like you're ready to get over a situation. You're ready to change how you feel or your current situation, either with your Divine Feminine or with a job, with your path, with people in your life. But at the same time, you're not ready to make an action regarding it yet. You're not ready to take the next step of taking an action because you're still evaluating some things. You're still figuring out how you feel and what you need and what your next step would be. So what exactly is being evaluated with this awakening card? Okay, Three of Swords in reverse. So some of you Divine Masculine, with this pause regarding to your awakening, what you're looking at a different perspective is the heartbreak from the past. So you are looking at a different perspective for how you want to go forward, how you want to possibly end separation, how you want to end your heartbreak. But again, bottom of the deck is Ace of Wands. So it's like, you know, you're not ready to start something new necessarily right now, but you are wanting to end separation. You are wanting to end how you currently feel in terms of feeling sadness about a situation. Sorry about the dog barking. Okay, sorry about that. I paused the video because the dog kept barking. But yeah, so Divine Masculine, you know you're wanting to end this heartbreak. You're wanting to end separation with something, and I feel like it's definitely related to your Divine Feminine, but you're still not at the point where you know what that next move will be. Your action is still delayed right now. And I'm going to use my Lenormand deck now to see if you can see anything. So why is this Three of Swords here in reverse? So we have the Bridge. So some of you Divine Masculine, you are wanting to end separation. You are wanting to travel away from the separation and travel towards your Divine Feminine. But you, again, aren't feeling you're still evaluating things. You're still trying to figure out what you're supposed to be doing. And especially for those of you who are going through like a dark night of the soul or just a lot of purging right now with this awakening card. And the bottom of the deck for that was the dog. So this is about loyalty, companionship. So I feel like this is for those of you who you're wanting to return to some type of okay, some of you Divine Masculine, part of your awakening with this card is that you are wanting to return to the companionship, return to the connection that you've had with your Divine Feminine. Like you feel like your Divine Feminine has been loyal to you, has been there for you, and you are wanting to have some type of new beginning with your Divine Feminine. However, you're still awakening. You want to end the separation and you know you want to move away from that, but you're still awakening. So you're still evaluating things. You're still figuring things out within yourself. You're still trying to figure your own mind out. Figure out what this connection is. And I'm just going to get one more card. So what else is this awakening card about for the Divine Masculine energy right now? Okay, so some of you, we have the karmic and we have the letter, the snake in the letter, and this is my karmic card. So for some other of you Divine Masculine, you are awakening and you're not taking action on expressing yourself to a karmic. Some of you haven't yet taken action on expressing yourself to a karmic, expressing how you feel about a situation to your karmic. Yeah, bottom of the deck is the Mask. Some of you are realizing this deception. Some of you are realizing it and looking at things between your connection with this other person in a different light, but you aren't yet ready to confront them. So that's for others of you. So let's go on to the next card. So the next card that we got was the Ten of Air, so Ten of Swords. The end of a difficult situation, embrace the change and expect things to get better now. Recovering from an addiction. So with this card, Divine Masculine, I feel like this is like anticipating that something is ended. You're anticipating that things are going to start, the wheel is going to start turning in your favor. Some of you have actually or are getting ready to again make a move to end something. Maybe for those of you who are going through this awakening regarding some type of karmic energy in your life, getting ready to end that situation. Others of you have already ended a certain situation in your life that was very tense, that had you all in your mind feeling stuck, like you couldn't move forward. And because of that, you are getting ready for things to start moving in your favor. So some of you have already ended situations. Others of you I feel like a good portion of you are just getting ready to end a situation, whether it's a karmic situation with a karmic or ending separation with your Divine Feminine. But there's definitely, again, that air of pausing before taking action. Pausing before taking action. And that's where this expecting things to get better is coming from, because you know that when you take action, some things are going to shift. So why is this Ten of Air here for the Divine Masculine Collective? Okay, so we got 3 cards. So the first card was the Ace of Cups. So one of the things you may be expecting to get better, Divine Masculine, is your relationship with your divine feminine. So having some type of renewal, sorry about the barking, having some type of renewal and the connection with your divine feminine, having like a new chapter start with your divine feminine. Something else that you may be expecting to change is the Eight of Wands in reverse. So Eight of Wands in reverse is literally like Mercury retrograde, so delays in communication or miscommunication. So if there was any type of, argument between you and your divine feminine, where there was just a misunderstanding, really, wanting this situation to end and expecting it to end when you start taking action. And lastly is the Three of Wands in reverse. So this is delays in partnership. So again, expecting a situation of separation or just anything that would lead to distance, expecting that to end, expecting your ships to come in, expecting there to be a renewal. Bottom of the deck, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So expecting this to also be going in your favor. Wheel of Fortune in reverse is about a delay and a situation ending. Now with the Ten of Air, you divine masculine are expecting a situation to end. You are getting ready for a situation to start turning in your favor. So what else is this Ten of Air about for the divine masculine energy right now? Yeah, it's about things you're hoping for. We have the Clovers. So it's about, like I said, expectations. And like it says here, expect things to get better now. It's about your hope that things are going to end, that the wheel is going to turn in your favor. Bottom of the deck is communication. So you may be hoping for communication from your divine feminine, or you may be hoping to communicate with your divine feminine. Yeah, you may be hoping to find success in whatever it is you're dreaming of and hoping for. Bottom of the deck, divine feminine. So you are really getting ready. Your divine masculine, it's like you're preparing yourself mentally and saying, once I make a move, then things are going to be different. You're getting yourself ready. Like, I feel like this is mentally, you're getting ready. You're like, once I make a move, once I make some type of action, then things are going to shift. Then I know things will get better. Then I know I'm going to have success and victory, that the things that I'm hoping for will come true. Then I know that my ships are going to come in, that communication will be back and forth, and that this renewal will happen, that this difficult situation will end. So the last card we got for the energy of the divine masculine right now is ego. So this would be the devil card in the traditional tarot. So a false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. So again, I feel like this is again part of the pause. We're pausing before we take action. So it's a pause here with this card, because a pause thinking that you can't, that some divine masculine are pausing thinking that they can't take an action, thinking that, they have too many other things to deal with before addressing specifically their divine feminine, but also other things in their life. Negative or fear-based thoughts. We already had Two Swords energy here, as well as the Awakening card, which is about your mindset changing. So I feel like there's a lot of needing to clear the mind of the divine masculine that's going on right now. A lot of focus on, what do I think? What's my perspective on this situation? What can I achieve in this situation? What's possible? So why is this ego card here for the divine masculine collective energy right now? What is this? Okay, King of Swords in reverse. Okay, so with the King of Swords in reverse, divine masculine, your mind, your mind isn't clear. You aren't being very, like, especially with this ego card, I feel like your ego is playing tricks on your mind for some of you. Some of you, again, this ego card, it says false sense of entrapment, negative or fear-based thought. It's like your mind may be, or your ego may be playing a trick on you right now, Divine Masculine, where you're feeling like, if you've been feeling like you are wanting to take some action in any part of your life, your mind is causing you to doubt. Your mind is causing you to kind of get almost like fuzzy math, like not remembering things correctly or not having the correct perspective on a situation. Not having clarity of mind. I feel like it's like your mind is playing tricks on you, Divine Masculine, with regard to some action that you are wanting to take. In the bottom of the deck for that was the Three of Pentacles. So regarding your own ability to work towards something, to achieve something, your mind, your ego may be making you feel like, no, I can't do this, or no, it's not possible, or no, this would never work out if I were to make some certain action in my life. And it's making you like not have good discernment. It's making you feel like it's like it's making you a little bit too big for your britches almost. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, your ego is telling you, no, it's better not to deal with a situation, or your ego is basically tricking you into thinking that you can't make a decision or you can't achieve something. It's making you feel like you're too good or too high and mighty in order to take some type of action, or that it won't work out, like it'll fail. And also I feel like it also could be like with this King of Swords in reverse, it's like it's making you not, it may make you feel not honest about a situation. So it's like if you would need to apologize for something, with this ego card and the King of Swords in reverse, it's like you would be like, well, why do I need to even apologize? I mean, that person deserved it, or something like that. It's almost making you a little bit cruel, a little bit big for your britches. Like too high and mighty almost. If that makes sense. Let me know in the comments. So why is this here? Okay, so we got two cards. Yeah, just two cards. So we have the King of Cups in reverse, and we also have the Death card in reverse. So with this Death card in reverse, it's like you're not letting a situation die. But since this has to do with your ego, let's go on to the King of Cups to see what's not ending that needs to be ending. So with this King of Cups in reverse, it's like you are being, you may be a little bit, I feel like a little bit dishonest. And I feel like this is the ego coming in again. Like your ego is making you feel almost too good to do something, or feeling like you can't achieve something, keeping you in a box. Your mind is playing tricks on you. And it's like it's causing you to not want to, almost like I said with the apology thing, almost like making you feel like you don't want to be honest, like feeling too good to do something. And you're needing to release that, to not struggle to keep that going. But because this again does have to do with your ego, for some of you Divine Masculine, this is all playing out in a way where you're feeling maybe afraid or really doubting the reason to pursue something, whether that's pursuing a new path in life or pursuing some type of action towards a friend or a family member or your Divine Feminine. Almost like not wanting to address a situation because your ego is like flaring up a little bit. Saying, no, why do you want to do that? You're too good for this. They're not that great. Letting your emotions take hold of you in a negative way. Letting your mind trick you into feeling like you don't need to address the situation or you don't need to pursue something. I'm going to get a Lenormand card to see if there's anything else. So why is this ego card here for the Divine Masculine? Why is this ego card here for the Divine? Okay, so we have the Rider. This is about coming forth with a message. Bottom of the deck is sorry. I completely am having a mind blank, but this is about a change in season. So again, with this ego card, it's like you may be feeling some doubts right now, Divine Masculine, about going forward, communicating with someone, apologizing for something, changing a situation that you're in. Feeling like maybe it won't be successful or maybe it just isn't worth it. And that's really your ego coming through. So what I'm going to do is I actually want to just pull one more card from the Angel Tarot. Okay. So we got 10 of Fire, 10 of Wands, too much work, accept help from others, life is out of balance, stress-related health concerns. So it seems like through all of these other cards, this is what's been coming through for you, Divine Masculine, that you're feeling maybe a bit stressed, but you're feeling out of balance, and you're feeling more than that, just the need to take action. But before taking the action, you are going within, you're clearing your mind, you're looking at things from a different perspective that maybe involves some fear-based thoughts that are coming up, but you're trying to take time to pause, rethink your plan, or discover your own plan, have your own awakening, look at things from a different perspective so that you can make the next move to fix whatever situation in your life is out of balance. And bottom of the deck, Strength again. Great inner strength, release harsh judgments, forgiveness, and compassion. And by tapping into the strength energy, it's really going to help you release these wands and really going to help you as you are going within and clearing your own mind. So that is the reading, Divine Masculine. I hope this resonated. Definitely let me know in the comments if this is where you're at, or Divine Feminine, if this is where your Divine Masculine is at. Thank you for watching, and if you're interested in a personal reading, the link is in the description, and I will see you in my next video.